Hello, everyone. Welcome to JN Unique Designs. It is giveaway 3 time. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Tonight's going to be a kind of a different night. Um, Not only that I am giving away a gorgeous pen featuring some real turquoise here and cherry wood. This is handmade. I decided that I was going to give this one away because it really truly symbolics the type of work that I have done with my pens. But before I do that, I do want to spend a little bit of time just to make a card with you. I know that I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I'd do one with you with the florals that I have shaped over the last several days. If you've been following me on Facebook and on YouTube, you would have seen my desk is full of flowers that I've already shaped. And so tonight, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue them together. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make flowers with Elizabeth Craft Design florals. Um, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but let me turn the camera down to the desk and then we can go from there. As you can see, my desk is full of flowers of different types, of different kinds, everywhere. Tonight, I'm just, like I said, just going to play a little bit with you and we'll go from there. I am going to use some VersaFine ink tonight just for some of my projects. I'm using a lot of Elizabeth Craft Design stamps. This is a script letter stamp from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I'm just going to stamp it up here real quick, get some brown ink in there. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to stamp it fully on the page. I'm going to stamp off the angle like such, and kind of create an image of like a journal of some sort. So let me stamp it up some more. I'm just gonna, I like to stamp it like that just because it does create some unique features. There's that. And one last part here. I think I'll do it right about here. And I'll set that aside to be cleaned. Um, that's basically what I was thinking of just doing with those scripts. I mean, it looks pretty cool, just as simple as that. Let me show you script lettering. If you're noticing that I'm looking off to my side, it's because I'm looking at my monitor just to see what exactly is happening on my screen. Um, so I'm going to turn on my super glue, my hot glue gun here. I have this Dremel glue pen. I love this thing very much just because it um, glues very well, heats up very fast, and I'm not a salesperson for Dremel, but I will tell you that it is a good quality, and I'm going to use it just because I like it. I'm not going to tell you, one thing or another. Um, I have this very neat, uniquely shaped floral here. I'm gonna put down the middle first. See how fast this glue gun heated up? I'm gonna put it down right in the center here and heat it up. Let it sit for a second to dry. Just a couple seconds, not too long, and it'll heat up. It'll cool down very quickly too. And I'll take maybe a couple of leaves here, and I tend to put super glue all the way around so that I can put it in. Another one here. Nothing. I hope everybody's doing well and are excited for what I'm going to give away today. I am. I know I am. I'm very excited to see who the lucky winner is because it is a gorgeous pen. Right, there's that. And then I might take a couple of these florals. Put a couple of those in there. I want small ones mixed with the large ones. And maybe one more. One more right about here. And then I'm going to put some of these leaves in there. I know that a while back I made a lot of florals in my cards. I've done tons of different videos on my YouTube video channel. So for those who have already subscribed, I really appreciate your support. Um, you know, I can't do any lives off of YouTube until you hit X numbers of subscribers. So that's why I'm still here. So thank you to those who actually did subscribe to my channel, making it possible for eventually one day me doing a live right on there on YouTube. I'm gonna add We're gonna add a petal, a yellow petal here, right to the top of this thing. I'm gonna take a couple of these branches here. No, add more leaves. That's what we need to do. We need more leaves. These so kind of the nice thing about me creating these floral cards is I really just go by the flow of the spirit. Kind of, what do I feel like doing today? What do I feel like it looking like? I don't have any rhyme or reason to anything. I might even take a tree and a branch here, break it down a little bit, and stick it right behind here, like that. Give a little bit of color, a little bit of a spruce. I'm going to do the same thing down here. A little bit of a spruce there. So, let's see. And I don't know about you, but I've always hated using glue guns, um, regardless of what type of glue gun. The glue guns tend to just leave a mess for you to have to deal with at the end of your, because of all the stringiness of it. Regardless of type, glue guns have never been my favorite, but I do use it just because it is simple, it is easy, it is fun to put together very quickly. Um, I typically will have a little bit of moss I'll stick in here. I have a bag of moss here somewhere. Um, this I bought super moss, preserved moss is what I've used. And I'll take a little bit of this green moss here. Sorry about the noise, but I'll take a little bit of green moss, and what I'll do is I'll take a few bits and pieces here and there. I'll take some of my glue. I'll lift my leaves up like this, and I'll spray some glue underneath um, in that area where I want the moss. I'll take a piece here, and I'll just add it to that, just like that. Same thing on this side. I'll add a little bit of glue over here. I'll lift the leaves up like this, add a little bit of glue in that area. Doesn't need very much, as you can see. I've added a little bit of glue there. I'll take the moss and I'll slide it underneath, like that. Same thing up here, right by this branch. I'll add a little bit of more glue up here. And then I'll take the rest of this moss here. I'll kind of just stick it in there underneath the glue. I'll do the same thing up here. Do the same thing up there. And pretty much, if you look at it, the moss just accents that card so nicely. It fills it up nicely. It fills it up all the way through. And then I'm ready for a sentiment. I'll take this moss here, throw it right back in that bag. I'm ready for a sentiment. I'll put this away. I have, where are my sentiments? I have a sentiment pack here. I've pre-stamped a bunch of sentiments. So let me just take this and let me just fussy cut a sentiment out real quick here. Um, very, very tedious project. I forgot to do this beforehand, so I'm gonna do it right now. My favorite sentiment from Riley and Company. Congratulations, your application to join the Old Farts Club has been accepted. Um, so that's a perfect sentiment for a lot of different things, different occasions. Birthdays are very popular with my cards, so I'm going to use that. Take some foam dots. I'll stick some foam dots on here. Stick that right over there. And there you go. Take some of this excess moss off here. Well, there you go. That's a simple card that I've made in less than, what has it been? A few minutes? How long has it been? 11 minutes since the start of this live. So let's, you see how easy it is. And now this card is ready for a home. And take it and I'll put it into a card itself and it'll be ready to go. But you can see I have tons of flowers left here on my desk that I'll be playing with over the next several weeks. But you know, most important thing is I've made pens that are very important, and I'm working on something new. This is a work in progress, but I'll share it with you right now. This is for those, anybody who's a cigar lover. Um, it's going to be a mini cigar punch. Um, so custom made, custom design, and I'm working on several different things. I have a lot of new things, but here's the pen that we are raffling off tonight. Congratulations to all of those who shared. You were all entered into the raffle evenly, so thank you for doing that. As a small business, I greatly appreciate you, and this pen writes beautifully. So if you don't mind, let's go ahead and do the raffle. So here is all of the names, and if that is the case, let's go ahead and start. So here we go. Who's going to be the winner tonight? Sue Walker. Sue's going to be the winner tonight. I greatly appreciate you, Sue, for everything that you've done. You have been one of my biggest supporters over the last several years, and it truly means a lot that you are the winner. Congratulations, Sue. And I'll be reaching out to you to let you know that you won the pen, and we can go on for the next one. I have many more giveaways, so the next one will be in 2 weeks. So starting in a couple of days, I'll be sharing a few videos and a few uh, things I've done. And let me see here. How do I get rid of this thing? There we go. Actually, let's go back to this one. Over the next several days, I'll be posting some more videos of things that I've created. And of course, I am giving away another pen, giving away a gorgeous pen. Um, there's some new ones that I've been working on, and there's some great ones that you've not seen yet that I am in the process of building and making possible. Um, Thank you to all of my supporters. Congratulations, Sue, on the winnings. I greatly appreciate you, and I will be reaching out to you very soon. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye now.